45 used his power to cheat, said Adam Schiff. Of course he did. 45's impeachment trial entered its second day Wednesday as House managers began presenting their case to the Senate. Here are the latest developments. 45 used his power to cheat, Schiff said at 1:25 p.m. 45 sought to undermine free elections and also put U.S. national security at risk when he pressured Ukraine to investigate a political opponent that lead House manager Adam Schiff said in the opening prosecutor's case against the squatter. When caught, the squatter used the power of his office to obstruct the House's investigation, Schiff told a hushed Senate chamber. Schiff invoked the words of Alexander Hamilton and the concerns of the nation's founders about foreign influence over the U.S. government, corrupt bargains, and uncontrolled populist demagoguery. In other words, to cheat. Schiff said of the squatter's demands to Ukraine, the effect of his scheme was to undermine our free and fair elections. If 45 isn't removed, it will permanently alter the balance of power between Congress and the squatter, said Schiff, the House Intelligence Chairman. The squatter has shown that he believes he is above the law and scornful of restraint. The House is to focus on the facts, Schiff says at 12:57 p.m. Lead House Manager Adam Schiff said prosecutors will begin presenting their case against 45 with the factual chronology of events that led to the impeachment charges against him. We are going to try to keep focus on the facts, said Schiff, the House Intelligence Chairman. The facts are damning. We are going to lay them out in great detail in our chronology order. He said the House can't assume the senators watch the House investigation hearings. I would hope they have an open mind when they hear the manager's presentation, Schiff said. House managers are trying the case before two juries, the Senate and the American people, Schiff said. It's those Americans the prosecutors are speaking to, he said. 45 campaigning using trial to seek donors. The 45 campaign is using the start of the squatter's impeachment trial to generate more campaign cash. 45's campaign website notes the call of the Senate trial, looking into my perfect phone call, which was anything but perfect, and asked for donations to crush our $2 million goal. Donations will be double matched according to a message in a pop-up box. The donation section of the website urges supporters to get on the list of donors we hand the squatter. Pompeo says he will be happy to testify if required by law, which I'm pretty sure he won't testify. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo told reporters Wednesday that he'd testify on 45's impeachment trial if he's forced to by law. 45 also told reporters traveling with him in Kingston, Jamaica, that he's not following the trial unfolding in Washington, with 45 and his lawyers resisting Democratic demands that administration officials testify. Pompeo said, if I am legally required to testify, as I've said before, I'll be happy to do it. No trial motions filed, arguments to begin at 10:07 a.m. Neither side filed any legal motions ahead of the Senate impeachment trial's opening arguments, clearing the way for House's management to begin making their case to remove 45 from office. At 9 a.m., deadline for such motions passed without any filing from either the House managers or the squatter's defense team. The trial was set to reconvene at 1 p.m. with House managers allowed 24 hours over 3 days to make opening statements and arguments, followed by 45's defense team with equal time. The Senate spent the opening day of the impeachment trial locked in a bitter struggle over procedural rules that went on past midnight, with the Republicans prevailing in the 53-47 party line vote on the rules. 45 says witnesses are up to the Senate. 45 said Wednesday that the Senate must decide whether it will hear witnesses in his impeachment trial. I'll leave that to the Senate. The Senate's going to have to answer that, he said it at a news conference to close his visit at the World Economic Forum, which he told a whole bunch of shitty lies in that one. The squatter has felicitated on whether he supports the Senate taking testimony from people who refuse to participate in the House impeachment inquiry. He said earlier this month that he would invoke executive privilege to prevent top administration officials, such as former National Security Advisor John Bolton, from testifying in order to establish precedent and protect future presidents. More sparring likely to come before House makes the case. A day after the Senate adopted Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's rules for the trial, House managers and 45's lawyers could engage Wednesday in more political maneuvering. It's uncertain whether the White House plans to seek a Senate vote on a motion to dismiss the case, which 45 says he wants, but Republicans have said very little support even among their members. After the procedural skirmishing is completed, House managers will begin presenting their case against the squatter. Either Wednesday or Thursday, they will be given 24 hours over 3 days, followed by the same amount of time for 45's lawyers to offer their defense. Bitch McConnell plans compressed timeline for 45 impeachment trial, and it says 45 adds celebrity lawyers dumbass Dershowitz and dumbass Starr to trial team. These people would defend the squatter in the impeachment trial. 45 Senate trial kicks off with GOP moderates under pressure, with assistance from Eric Wasson, Alex Wayne, Meg Dorning, Larry Liebert, and Justin Bloom. And it says those are going to be the people that are blowing him. And then also, I just got back from the store because I went out and got myself some dinner. Now here, hold on. It's it's like French fries and catfish nuggets basically. I'm not really big on the catfish nuggets, but this once they just added a store that's new to my area. Actually, it's under a new membership anyway, so a new owner purchased it. When I first moved out to this town that I live in, the store used to be called 57th Mart. Then they closed it down, and then they just reopened it back like a month ago, and it became Fresh Market. So and the reason why they closed down was because there was a whole bunch of murders that's been happening at that store. Like because I live in a bad, shitty neighborhood where gangbangers live, and I'm not judging all the bad people about that, but yeah, but that was the main reasoning for why it's been closed down so much.